Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Lisa. I'm back with another review. Before I get started, I want to say thank you to all my wonderful new subscribers. Without you guys, this really wouldn't be possible. I'm so excited. My channel is growing slowly but surely. So guess what, guys? If you haven't, please like and subscribe and share with your friends, because you know what? It really helps the channel. So don't forget to do that. And also don't forget to press the notifications so you guys know when I have new videos, because I try to do them twice a week. I do Wednesdays older films, and Fridays I do newer things, or I try to do newer things, because I'm not really crazy about anything that's out these days, but that's what I try to do. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be talking about a film I just recently watched called One Night in Miami. It's a great film, and if you haven't seen it, I really recommend that you guys all take a chance and watch this film. It's basically a fictional account of a meeting that took place between four heavyweights in the 60s. When I say heavyweights, I'm talking about people that had a political influence and that were popular in the 60s. So the people I'm talking about here is Cassius Clay, better known as Muhammad Ali, sorry. Jim Brown, who is a football player, Malcolm X, and Sam Cooke. So this film depicts this meeting that happened between these four gentlemen in Miami in like 1964. And it's a really great film because it really kind of highlights a couple of things. I mean, it highlights, first of all, that despite everything that was going on during that time, these men managed to rise up and be successful. I mean, the 60s, if you could imagine, was a horrible time, in terms of all the racial strife and all the stress that was going on with, racial inequality, and it's still going on today. So can you imagine, like, the things that are going on right now, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, that are still going on today. But I mean, this is like, 20, 30 times worse. But yeah, these gentlemen managed to make it and, be popular and managed to, forge a career. So this film is basically talking about, these four gentlemen meet, and they are apparently really good friends, and they're on their way up. Sam Cooke, like I said, was an amazing singer. Malcolm X was, a political activist. Muhammad Ali was a boxer. And Jim Brown was a football player. So these men all meet and they discuss about quite a few topics. They're really good friends and they're having a good time, kind of like a bromance, I would say, the modern term of it. And they're also talking about, what they could do to help aid, the African American community during this horrible time of the civil rights era. So if you guys haven't seen this film, I really recommend that you watch it. I actually really enjoyed it. And it's directed by Regina King, and she's a really good actress. I think she used to do different role, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, it's something definitely worth watching. It's really worth, because I think it kind of gives you how do I say, so insight of things that were going on during that time. But like I said, these men managed to, break the barriers and managed to forge careers despite being in a horrible time. Because if any of you guys know about the 60s, I'm a big history buff. I love the 60s. I love learning about, like, different cultures, different backgrounds, different times. And the 60s, that whole decade was just crazy. Just crazy. You know what I mean? Like, there were so many things going on. Like, it was just like, if you lived through the 60s and you're managed to, keep your nerves, kudos to you. Because, there was just assassination after assassination, protest after protest, there were so many things that were going on during this time. So to be four black men that made it during this time of such, emotional stress, anxieties and whatnot, and to be able to forge a career was honestly fabulous, I think, for lack of a better word. Anyway, if you haven't seen this, guys, One Night in Miami, definitely watch it. It is worth the watch. Anyway, you guys know the drill. If you like what you saw, if you like what you've seen, please like and share with your friends. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Bye for now.